Let's ride and talk about getting lost. Hey, my name's Joe. I'm just a dude who loves motorcycles, travel, and talking about life. If you like any one of those three things, you should probably hit that subscribe button right now. So after leaving that gas station, I just decided to take a random road. I have no idea. I have a general idea, but no true idea where these roads are going to go to. I know I'm going to be riding down some country roads, but I don't truly know exactly where these roads go to. See what I mean? I'm at the end of a cul-de-sac, and I'll have to turn around here. Gives me a chance to try out my slow speed maneuvering around a cul-de-sac practice. So after leaving the gas station there, I just decided to take Weed Street here, because I know it goes to some country roads. But beyond that, I have no idea where those country roads lead to. I'm in Fox Lake, Wisconsin. I don't spend a whole lot of time in this city. It's one of those cities where I just kind of pass through, but just spent about the last 15 minutes, 20 minutes at the gas station, kind of recouping from the ride I've been doing this morning. A lot of motorcycles in this city. So yeah, getting lost. That's what I intend to do right now. It's a Friday. I took off from work these last couple days to spend some time with my family. Something I haven't been able to do over the last 6 weeks or so because I've been so busy. So it's nice to spend the last couple days with family. But since it's a Friday and I'm not working today, I figure I'd take my time going back. And in that time, I would spend it getting lost. Now we live in an age where people use their GPS and their phones to guide them. And I'm gonna sound like an old man a little bit, and a little bit of a Luddite maybe. I will defend myself and say I'm not a Luddite, but I'm gonna sound like one, admittedly, here in a second. I remember a time where if I were to get lost, I'd have to stop at a gas station and ask for directions, or look for a map at a gas station. Or just be smart and carry a map with me. A paper map. So we rely on our GPS and our phones as our North Star to guide our way. And I'm guilty of that too from time to time. I have the Google Voice, because I have a Google phone. I have the Google Voice coming through my Senna here, telling me which way I should go. Thankfully though, today, my Senna's battery is dead, and I want to spend some time getting lost and maybe trying to find my way out of that. I mean, how far can I really go with a Sporty? I got a full tank of gas right now, so I got a good 140 miles before I run out of gas. And if I feel like I'm getting close, I'll pull out my phone and try and guide my way to the closest gas station. But right now, my phone is in my luggage on the back of my bike. My battery in my Senna is dead, and I'm just gonna ride. I'm about 90 miles away from home if I were to take the interstate, but these country roads will probably take me a little bit longer to get home. But the goal is to get lost and to enjoy the experience while getting lost. So I've always had this wanderlusting spirit. Always have loved travel, always loved to explore, always loved to get lost, and to find my way out of getting lost. When I was a teenager, and I was exploring my area beyond what I could bicycle in my car, or in my parents' car actually at the time, I would often spend hours and hours of my free time getting in the car, going out into the country, and just getting lost. And occasionally I would look at the map, but for the most part I would get lost and try and find my way out of it. Now there's a lot of factors why I have this travel bug, this wanderlusting spirit. But I think part of it is when I was a teenager, I did love to just get lost and try and find my way out of getting lost. So that's what I'm doing today. I have a general sense of where I am, but I've never been on this road before in my life. Now this road up here, on a different segment, I know exactly where it leads to. This is County Road G, so I know exactly where this goes to. That's a cool looking house. It's kind of a little garage into the hill there. But I am going to go in the opposite direction from what I know County G goes. That goes towards Beaver Dam. It's a city about halfway between my parents' house and my house in Madison. And I stop there often to eat as a break on my ride to and from my parents' house. But I am going to avoid that route because I'm getting lost. Maybe we'll actually stick on County C here. One thing that's fun about getting lost is that it, like motorcycling, it's a bit of a challenge, right? And that's what makes it fun. And you get to discover new roads that are gorgeous like this. Like, this is long and straight, a bit hilly, but these cornfields here and the birds on the wire, this is really pretty. And sometimes when you choose those routes, when you get lost, there's nobody around. I mean, but for the most part, there's not much out here, save for the corn and the cows. And the occasional monarch butterfly that the camera probably didn't pick up. That is definitely open. Start CF. It sounded like a line for a computer program. If NC, then CF. Some of you computer nerds might know what I'm talking about. I'm actually gonna stop here. Chestnut Road. This is where I keep my wallet, and I thought that was open. I think I'm going to take Chestnut Road here. There's a lot of gravel on this road. It doesn't look too much fun. Chestnut Road looks like it's a lot of fun. Okay, not the best turnaround, but you guys can make fun of me in the comments below. So I have no idea where this goes, and that makes me smile. So another thing that I like about these getting lost rides is while I have to think about where I'm going, it's kind of fun to discover these new areas. Like, right now I'm really enjoying this. I feel like because I've never been on this road before, and I have no idea where it goes, it's a new experience, and my brain loves that, right? Woo, that was a bump. My brain or spine didn't like that bump. But yeah, discovering these places that I've never been to before and just trying to figure out where they lead to, it's a lot of fun. Now, before I got the motorcycle, I did this very same thing as an adult on my bicycle. Especially in the driftless region, I'd spend a great deal of time riding my bicycle in the driftless region. Let's see, that goes towards 73 in CC. I'm gonna go the opposite direction. But yeah, I spent a lot of time in the driftless region just riding my bicycle around. So I'm really familiar with the driftless region, so when I ride my motorcycle in the driftless region, I know a lot of the areas in southwest Wisconsin. There's a few areas that I'm not too familiar with, but for the most part I'm familiar with them. there's a couple areas that I want to explore with the motorcycle. Get Lost ride in southwest Wisconsin near the Illinois border that I kind of want to explore on the motorcycle. One of these weekends when I'm not working on the bike, because I'm working on 3 different bikes right now. One of these weekends when I'm not doing that and spending time in the garage, I'll head to the Driftless region and just ride around, like go camping and spend some time in the Driftless region. Let's take a right here, even though a little bit of gravel. Probably some farm machinery coming up because there's some cow shit on the road. Another thing that's good about these rides is it gives me a little time for some introspection, right? Because I don't have a destination in mind. I'm not thinking about my destination. I'm not thinking about what I'm going to do when I get to my destination. I'm just riding. So sometimes, even though I'm definitely paying attention to being safe on the motorcycle, I do let my brain wander a bit and think about life in general. In fact, a lot of these Get Lost rides are where the Philosophy on a Harley series videos come from. Because I let my brain wander a little bit and I start thinking about life and start talking about life and present to you another Philosophy on a Harley. One thing though that I noticed while on these rides, I got a downshift here. One thing I noticed though on these Get Lost rides that I take from time to time is, especially on the weekend, is some people who are, oh, there's a river or a lake over there. You probably can't see it on the GoPro, but that looks really pretty. One thing I do notice is some drivers, some cagers who are doing their Sunday rides, they tend to go a little slower and they're gawking kind of like I am right now at the beautiful scenery around them. Lost Lake Park, man, I gotta go down that route. I'm talking about getting lost. I have to go to a lake that's called Lost Lake, so I'm gonna spin around here. But yeah, people tend to not pay attention to the road as much, and they're going a little slower, they're weaving from time to time, kind of like I'm doing now, going 35 miles an hour and what, probably a 55. But I want to turn around here, so up at this intersection up here, I'm going to turn around, and since this is a Get Lost ride, I'm going to go ahead and go to Lost Lake. But I'm going to do this smartly. No cars behind me. Get on the brake. Little throttle. And that was a much better turnaround than last time. Hopefully there won't be too much gravel down this road, but it might be kind of fun to just check out Lost Lake on a Get Lost ride. Now mind you, I did not plan this at all. I had no idea that there was a Lost Lake even in this area. This is the fun about getting lost rides. You find roads that you have to go 10 miles an hour down. And you find places like Lost Lake. Hopefully it's going to be pretty. Maybe I'll chill out and drink some water and just think about life. Oh man, this is cool. Look at that lake. I have a feeling this road is gonna turn into gravel before the end. Or take her slow. Oh, maybe not. This is kind of nice. Little picnic area. Boaters. It's a nice little lake here. My dad and I, we used to go fishing quite a bit when I was a teenager. We haven't, fishing's not really his thing anymore, so we don't do that anymore. But I had a lot of fun going on the Wisconsin lakes and fishing with my dad as a teenager. Kind of cool there. Boat going out. This is what getting lost is all about. Looking at lily pads. If you stare long enough, you might see a turtle or a frog or two. This makes me want to buy a canoe. I spent a great deal of time fishing in a canoe when I was a kid. It'd be fun to get back out on a canoe again. Man, this is a pretty lake. Quiet too. Until I ride my motorcycle around. Somebody's missing their hat. So thanks for watching this one, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making this video. If you did enjoy it, go ahead and click on that like button. If you're new here, if you watch a few of the videos and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. Of course, click on that bell icon so you know when I upload videos just like this one. This one was completely random. I did not plan it. I have no idea when I'm going to upload it either. So, to be alerted when I upload videos, go ahead and click on that bell icon. Thanks for watching this one, everybody. Stay safe out there. Keep your wheels rolling in the right direction. See you later, everyone.